just start standing on your mat. If you have a really squishy mat, you can stand off the mat if you'd prefer. We're just going to do a couple of arm circles. So you're just going to take a big breath in, look up to the ceiling and bring your hands up and over. And again, your feet are just hip distance apart. And another set forwards. And then we're just going to go back the other way. You're going to inhale. Almost feel like you're sending your chest upwards as well as you take your arms up. And just come back to a neutral spine. One more. Alrighty, from there you're just going to take a breath in. As you breathe out, nod your chin to your chest, feel your head drop towards the floor, just slowly softening. So there's going to be potentially a little bit of stiffness in the upper and lower back, and that's okay. Just feel where you're at the moment, and we'll finish off with a few of these as well. Come all the way back up, stacking your spine one vertebra at a time. When you get to the top, take a big breath in and breathe out. Nod your chin to your chest, roll all the way down. And again, inhale upwards. And now this time we're going to take your arms up and you're going to stick them to your head. Take a breath in here. Really feel you can let your shoulders come up towards your ears for this one. So getting that movement of your shoulder blades as well. Bring them up towards your ears and then feel like as you take your arms overhead, you've really got to draw and connect into your tummy to go down towards the floor. Then let everything just relax down at the bottom there. Let your shoulders drop forward, let your head hang. Take a big breath in, breathe out, roll all the way back up, stacking your vertebrae up one at a time. And bring your arms up again. Breathe out. Keep your arms near your ears as you take yourself down again. And then let everything go. Take a breath in at the bottom. Breathe out all the way up. One more like that, arms up. And roll down. Feel like you're drawing your belly away from your t-shirt. Then let your shoulders go. Down at the bottom, I just want you to hold your opposite elbows in your hands. And just hang. Just swing a little bit from side to side. You can move your pelvis in the air. Take a breath in and breathe out. Let your arms relax and stack yourself up one vertebra at a time. All the way up until you are standing all the way. Now, if you have a squishy mat, I suggest standing off it just for this next series. We can put it back, but you want to be able to feel the floor because we're going to need to balance a little bit. If your balance is not feeling perfectly good today, just come and stand. Just put your hands on a wall or a chair or a piece of furniture. Going to be a bit of balance leg work. Okay, so you're going to bring your weight into your left leg. Gently bend the knee, and I want you to just feel like you're connected with that not balancing leg. You're just going to tap it out and back in. Out and in. So, hands can be on your hips, forwards, wherever you want them to be. Wherever they help you to be more balanced. The knee that's on the floor, feel like you're externally rotating that leg. 2 more taps. Then you're going to take the leg out and you're going to lift it up for 1, 2, 3. Gently feeling like you're connected through that midsection. You've tightened a corset. You might be starting to feel a bit of a burn on the standing leg. 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up from there. Now you're going to come up onto a little bit of a calf raise on that standing leg now. I'll do it this way just so that you can see. It also gives me access to a wall. Bend the leg that's not standing and you're going to press it back and back. Back. So as you press back, your tummy tightens in the front. Belly button pulls away from your t-shirt. Then you're going to hold it out and straighten that back leg. from the hip, and you're going to press back, 2. So it's only small. You're squeezing the glute rather than arching in the low back. You should be starting to feel it in the calf of your standing leg as well. 3, 2, 1, rest. From there, drop back down onto your heel, soften that standing leg. The leg is going to go out and you're going to do little circles, round and back, side and back, just 5 in each direction, 5, and then back, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. So hopefully you felt it quite a lot in that standing leg. Second side's always harder because you've already done stabilizing work. So now you're going to bring your weight into the right side and you're just going to soften that knee, externally rotate the leg and then tap the leg and bring it in. Tap and in. So it bends and it straightens. Straighten out and bend. Good. So you're gently feeling like you're drawing your hip bones together, ribs together to stabilize your torso as the leg moves. 3 to go. 3, 2, 1. Tap it up to the ceiling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. Lengthen up through the crown of the head. Hold it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Engage the tummy again. 2, 1, and rest. From there, you come up onto your calf on the standing leg, bend that leg, and you're going to press it back and down, back and down. The further you press it back, the more your abs connect in front of you to keep your pelvis from moving and from arching in your low back. 3 to go. 3, 2, 1. Straighten that leg. Now for this one, you can bring your heel down, lean forward slightly, tummy is turning on, and you lift the leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Soften that standing leg. 3, 2, 1. From there, you can face me again if you need to. We're going to go into circles. So bending into that leg, circle back for 1, 2. It's the back and the up portion of the circle where you're really working through that glute med. 1 more. Change directions. 5, 4. Engage the abdominals. 2, 1, and rest. Just give your butt a little pat. From there, come back onto your mat. Stand at the back of your mat. Take a breath in. You're going to roll down through your spine. Bring your hands to the floor and you're going to come out into a hands and knees position. From there, I just want to do a little bit of cat-cow. We might do some cat-cow and thread the needle just to address that upper back stuff. So hands are underneath your shoulders, knees are underneath your hips. You're just going to breathe out. Pull your pubic bone to your belly button. Lift up from underneath. As you inhale, open through the back of the pelvis. Press your chest forward like you're shining a light up the wall. Round it under. And forwards. And round. Just really trying to loosen up through that low back. And 2 more. And last one. And round. Now, you're going to draw some circles with your pelvis in the air. So you're going to take your hips to the left, round under, take your hips over to the right, and then stick your bottom out. So your upper body's going to move, but you're just trying to move your pelvis in every direction. Good. 1 more in this way. Then you've got to go the other way. So your hips go to the right, you lift up and under, to the left, and then stick it out. Good. Just mobilizing through those hips. One more in this direction. Then the hips come somewhere sort of stable in the middle there. Now when you think about your rib cage, I want you to focus your rib cage doing circles now. So you're going to take and open up the left-hand side of your body, curve your head and chest, open up the left-hand side of your body, and then drop your chest to the floor. So you go up. So it's like we're doing a sort of moving cat position. Up and around. I'm just trying to stretch through that mid-thoracic and that upper thoracic. The pelvis is going to move. Change the direction of your cat. Your elbows are bending. Shoulder blades are moving. Good. Circling the rib cage through the air. Last one. All right, from there, find your midline. Tuck your toes underneath you. You're going to lift and engage your abdominals and come to a knee hover. For 3, 2, 1, and lower. We've got 5 of these. Engage the tummy, hover. 3, 2, 1, and down. And again, lift and hover. 2, 1, and down. 2 more of those for me. Really spread your hands out. Push all 5 of your fingers down into the floor. Rest. Last one. Lift the belly up towards the spine and hover. 3, 2, 1, and rest. You can just sit back onto your feet with your bottom and take a rest position. Let your forehead just rest down onto the floor. Good, and just breathe here. Engage your abdominals just a little bit so that you can sort of pull your pubic bone towards your belly button and posteriorly tilt your pelvis as much as you can in this position. So you really hone in on that lumbar spine, stretching it out. Now, keeping your butt where it is, I want you to walk your hands over to the left and stretch out the right-hand side of your body. Use your breath to help you here. So really, when you inhale, try and breathe in and expand the right-hand ribs. And just do that for 3 breaths, and then you're going to walk your hands over to the right-hand side and do the same on the other side. Couple of big breaths there into the left-hand side ribs. And then you're going to come back onto a hands and knees position. Knees are supported. Now, keeping your hips over your knees, as you breathe out, take your hands slightly wider than your shoulders. I want you to think of keeping your arms as close to your body as you can as you lower your chest down towards the floor. And then press back up again. Yep. Lower your face and your chest down and push back up. Yeah. Try and keep those elbows gliding along your body and press. So we're trying to engage the triceps as much as we can. We've got 3 to go. Down and up. Yeah. Down. There is some abdominal activation, but because we've got the weight of the body over the knees, you can really focus on those arms. Yeah, good work. Now, for the last 2, I want you to slow it down. So we're going to go down over a count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and press up. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, press up. From there, turn your wrists over. Just give your wrists a little rest. And then you're going to turn over onto your bottoms. So we just worked the front of the chest. I want to just open you up now and work a little bit through the back of the body. So sitting down on your butt, fingertips facing your legs, so they're fairly close to your bottom. And I want you to just press the floor away and open up through the front of your chest. plant your feet into the floor and you're going to lift your hips up. Stretch and breathe. And then back down. Good. 2 more like this where we get a break, and then we're going to do 5 with no break. Lift your hips. And back down. Rest. Last one. Lift. As you lift, pull your pubic bone towards your belly button so you're engaged. And back down. And now we're going to work a little bit harder. We're going to lift up. Your butt is not going to touch the ground. It's going to almost touch and then come back up. Almost touch and lift. Imagine you're squeezing a pillow in between your knees. Squeeze the butt as you press up. 3 to go. Lift, down, lift, down, lift. Hold. 3, 2, 1, and lower down. Bring your hands, just give your wrists a little shake out. I'm going to give the wrists a break for now. Go back into the tummy. Holding on behind your knees. And then I want you to just imagine there's a string out the top of your head pulling up towards the ceiling. Keep that length as you roll backwards onto your pelvis until your arms are straight. Inhale there. As you exhale, pull your pubic bone to your belly button and roll up. And then sit up nice and tall. Roll it back. And curl up. 5 to go. Back. And up. Good. Roll down. And lift. So your arms are helping you here. Down. And up. Even though you're using your arms, try and keep your shoulders not too up to close to your ears. And up. And now you're going to take your arms away from your legs. Take the shoulders out of the equation, bring it all into the tummy. Roll it back. Breathe in, breathe out, roll back up. And roll back. And lift. 2 more like this. Back. And lift. And back. And lift. Now for the fun part. Cross your hands in front of your chest. You're going to roll halfway back. Hold it there, and then you're going to rotate your chest one way, back to the center, and the other way, and then come all the way up. Roll it back. Go the other way first. Rotate, back to the center, rotate, back to the center, and up. As you rotate, can you keep your hips and your legs nice and still? Rotating from underneath the rib cage and up. 3 more. Rotate, back, rotate, and up. Nice work, ladies. Rotate, rotate, and lift. This is the last one. Roll it back, rotate one way, rotate the other way, and come all the way back. Scoot your bum down a bit closer to the end of your mat so that your head ends up on your mat when we roll all the way to the floor. We're going to use our abdominals. You're going to roll down until your pelvis is flat and then hold. Then roll down again and hold. And then roll down again all the way, nice and controlled. Arms go overhead. Bring your legs in nice and close to you. Keeping your arms there, I want you to just feel like you're allowing your rib cage to open up to the ceiling. So sort of the opposite of whatever I normally say. I then want you to take your arms out. So it's like your arms are in a W shape. So chest open, W arms. Then engage those upper abdominals. Pull your rib cage down. Bring your hands so they're resting on your hips. Your elbows are out wide. And then W, open. Let your chest lift. You might have a little arch in your low back as well. And then round. So my pelvis is tilting back, my ribs are pulling down. Open and round. 2 more of these W stretches. Open and round. Last one, open and around. Bring your hands nice and close to your body now.
Feet are also fairly close to your body and hip distance apart. As you breathe out, you're going to pull your pubic bone to your belly button, squeeze your butt cheeks and come up into your bridge. Your pelvic curl, inhale at the top, keep engaged through the abdominals, roll down one vertebra at a time. Try and articulate that spine. Then make sure your tailbone touches and go straight back. Curl up and curl down. 3 more like this. Curl up and curl down. 3 to go. Up and down. Last one. Hold it up here. Interlace your fingers and pop them behind your head. In your bridge, I want you to now lift your head, neck and chest and put it back down. Lift your head, neck and chest and put it back down. It may mean that your butt can't stay as high, and that's okay. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Last one, butt staying as high as you can. Roll your spine all the way down. Now, can you let your legs go out wide? Your soles of your feet are going to come together. Arms go down. Push your arms into the ground to engage the backs of your arms. Squeeze your feet and lift your hips up towards the ceiling. And then back down. Now, it's quite hard to get a curl happening in this position. So just do a little bit of a tuck at the start and then come all the way up. And just as much as you can, articulate that spine. 3 more of these butterfly ones. Lift and roll down. And 2 more up and back down. And last one up and back down. And then bring the legs so that they're separate. I'm just going to shuffle down a bit. Okay, from here, your head can rest down for a moment. We're just going to do some lower abdominal work. You're going to inhale, lift one leg up to tabletop. Exhale, bring the other one up to join it. Really feel like you're engaged. Then you're just going to tap one set of toes to the floor and lift. Tap and lift. Tap and lift. Tap and lift. If you want the next level up, you can alternate sort of in midair. You don't have to do that. We're just going to keep going. We've got 3, 2, 1. Hug the knees into the chest and just rock the pelvis from side to side. Bring the legs back to tabletop. Cross one ankle over the knee. Press the hands down. You're going to lift the pelvis off the bed, off the floor. Lift. Lift. 4, 5, 6. Change the cross of the ankle and up. 2. Press the shoulders down as you lift those knees towards your face. 2 more. 2. And last one. And down from there. Interlace your fingers, pop them behind your head. Your legs can stay down or they can come up to tabletop. I don't mind which version you do. Make sure your head stays heavy in your hand and then breathe out. Lift your head, neck and chest and lower back down. So you're looking just past your knees. I'm squeezing my heels together just to help engage my inside thighs. So do that if you want that. Up and down. Feel like your ribs are drawing towards your hips. Lift and lower. 3 to go. Lift and lower. 2. Head stays really heavy in the hands. And 1. And rest. Now we're going to go straight into oblique. You're going to lift and twist your chest towards your opposite knee. So shoulder towards the knee. And down. Alternating sides. Up and down. As you rotate, keep the weight even on both sides of your pelvis. Up and down. 3 more to each side. And up and up. Last one to each side. Lift and lift And rest those legs down. Rest your body down. You're going to come and roll over onto one side. Your hands are sort of wrapped around your head. Your elbows are sticking out in front. And with your knees, I want them at like a 45-degree angle. So your feet are in line with your butt. So your head might be hanging up in the air, and that's okay. Lengthen your top hip away from your top rib. So you're really long and you've got a bit of a lift from underneath your waist. Inhale, take your top elbow to the ceiling and take it open, following it with your eyes. Breathe in and breathe out as you close back. These are called book openings. As you open your book, I want you to press your knees down away from your shoulders. And close. Keep feeling that length through the top side of your body. 2 more like this on this side. And close. And last one. And close. From there, you're going to come onto your front. Got to work the upper back just a little bit. Otherwise, we can't say that we've done a whole body workout. So your legs are about as wide as your mat. Your arms are down by your side and your forehead is resting on the floor. I want you to just gently lift and engage your underneath waist. And then breathe in, lift the tummy off the floor, reach your head, neck and chest away from the ground. Arms reach down towards your feet and lower back down. So as you lift your upper back, your abs lift up from underneath to support your lumbar spine. Head is long, so draw your chin into your throat and make your neck as long as you can. And lower back down. Good, keeping the legs relaxed for now. I'm going to get them working in a minute. And down. And lift. And lower. 2 more. Lift. And lower. Last one. Lift your head, neck and chest and your arms. Now, when you engage your tummy, push your pubic bone down into the floor and lift your legs off of the ground. Hold here. Can you lift your upper body any more? Keep lengthening through the back of the neck. Reach. Bring one arm out in front of you. And then bring it back. Bring the other arm out in front of you. And bring it back. If your feet are cramping, just let them go. Just work through the legs and leave the feet out of it. Reach the arm forward and come back. Second arm forward and back. Now we're going to do a few where we take both arms forward at the same time and bring them both back. And reach the arms. Abs are lifting up from underneath and back down. On the next one, we're going to hold the arms out. Reach the legs. So we're flying like superwomen. Reaching, draw the neck in, or draw the chin in, I should say. Then we're just going to swim and beat the arms up and down. Like we're swimming. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Bring your hands underneath. Oh, no, wait, before we go into that, roll onto the other side. We've got to do book openings on the other side. So roll all the way over. I'll turn just so that I can still see you all. And then we'll do some cat-cow. So feet in line with your bottom. Underneath waist is lifted and top hip is reaching long. Hands around your head. And then as you inhale, you open the elbow to the ceiling and take it backwards. Press the knees down in the opposite direction. And then close. Inhale as you open. Exhale as you close. And inhale as you open. Exhale as you close. One more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now from there, you can come up to your hands and knees and do a couple of cat-cow just to stretch out the low back. So hands underneath your shoulders. Before we start that though, just to give a bit more upper back release, Just reach your left arm as far forward as you can. And really feel like you're pulling your hips in the opposite direction. Let your shoulder relax. And just stretch all through that armpit area and that shoulder area. Bring the hand in, take the right hand forward, do exactly the same thing. Stretch as far as you can. Bring the hand in. Now you can go into your cat-cow. So you're going to breathe out, tuck your pelvis, pull your head towards your belly button. Inhale, look up, press your chest forwards through your hand, open up through the back of the pelvis. And then go under. And forwards. Under. And forwards. One more like this, and then we're going to go into a couple of roll downs. Round. Find your neutral. Then you're just going to come into a little squat position. Now, if you are super flexible in the ankles and you can keep your heels down, then do that. I can't. Too many years of high heels. So push your heels down, come up into like a half fold. And then just slowly straighten your legs, lift your head, neck and chest off the floor. We're going to roll up, stacking your pelvis onto your thighs. Then each vertebra will stack one at a time. Till your head stacks at the end. You're going to take a big breath in. Breathe out, roll down. Nod your chin to your chest. My back is definitely feeling looser than it was at the start. Hopefully that's the same for both of you as well. And roll all the way up. Breathe in, one more. Breathe out, nod your chin to your chest. Roll all the way up. Let your head stack right at the end. We're going to go straight into some arm circles. Arms go up and overhead. And up and overhead. Allow yourself to take big, deep breaths in. We're going to reverse the circles. One more. And then a final big, deep breath in. Final breath out. And you are all finished for the day.